We got 3 movies in the Sonic series so far, and I guess number 3 is my favorite one. Paramount didn't drop the ball on this one, they carried it. The characters look so much better than they do in the first 2 movies, and I can see that they are in fact growing up. I see that Knuckles has learned a lot ever since his road trip with Wade in the Paramount Plus series. The post-credit scene from Sonic 2 really got me chilling because Shadow was in it. I hadn't a clue what was going to happen until the trailer released. And by gosh, he delivered an excellent role. At first in the previews, his origin story was a little confusing. And now it pretty much all makes sense after watching the film. Not only that, but seeing Robotnik reunite with his grandfather is very cool. It's very questionable given the fact that they're both played by Jim Carrey, but seeing most of their time together actually is pretty funny. I love seeing Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails all work together as a team. I can see that their bonding and interactions have improved since the second movie and the Knuckles series. Their first battle together in Sonic 2 was amazing, but their next battle in Sonic 3 against Shadow is even better. And it's hysterical how Knuckles likes Shadow better than Sonic.
I'm standing right here.
And yeah, they are a colorful bunch. I think the fight scenes in this movie were better than the ones in the first 2 and the show. Shadow jumping and attacking Knuckles was epic, although I do find it weird that he is stronger than him. A lot of the locations in this film are really cool. I think that gun looks like a nice place, and I love how it's set in London. The Chow Garden looks like a pretty cute place to hang out, and I kinda like how Tails gets mistaken for Pikachu. But I honestly don't think Tails looks like a Pokemon. I also don't think that Tom and Maddie had enough screen time as they did in the first 2. I mean, they had a couple nice moments, but seeing the main 3, Shadow and the Robotniks, felt more important. I still like seeing them, and they did a great part in the film. Did I also mention that this movie is better than Transformers 1, Moana 2, and Mufasa as well? They were all good movies, but Sonic 3 was just something else. The pacing and the vocal performances were phenomenal. You can tell they really went all out for this movie. They really made the most of it, even though it was a small gap between this and the last movie. Alright, because the movie just came out, I don't want to give any spoilers, and I think we're going to end it a little right here. Overall, I had an amazing time with Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Loved it more than the first 2, loved it more than Knuckles. Now that I've seen this movie, I can play Shadow Generations and actually understand what happened to most of Shadow's life. Every returning character in this movie is slightly better than they were in the previous movies and show. I highly recommend you check this movie out. I also love how it has the highest score of the entire series. And without further ado, I'm giving Sonic the Hedgehog 3 a 10 out of 10.